Streaming. Welcome back, everybody. So we'll be making our way home tonight and hoping to secure a doorway. I think we've got everything we need to get the doorway built now. I'm hoping. Ish. If you hear Mr. Mart on chat, he's here with me in chat, but on this server, we're not on the same side.
No.
And my hut's disappeared. How surprising.
Yep.
Thank you. Right then.
Oh, your hood. I thought you said your hood had disappeared. Oh, God.
No, we had that problem. So so I've been diving around the server fixing things for the last couple of days because we had the flags despawn and everyone's bases go with them, which was certainly character building. But I think it's sorted now. That other flag we had never needed putting up either, did it?
Nope.
And I think that was the problem. So, I'm thinking of offering on the server, on the Discord, the flag kit to anyone that wants it, the same as you got, to replace your flag that we needed to replace because of the crash.
Yeah, I think that's quite a good idea, actually, because
Yeah, so...
achieving that on this server would be monstrous.
Yeah, so we have a Discord, a message on the server that says something like, register on the Discord to get your flag building kit.
Yep.
And then they can come in, they can open up a ticket that says, I'd like a flag building kit, and I just teleport it to them.
Yeah.
They don't get anything else, but it allows people to get a flag up if they register on the Discord. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, I think it does. Do you see node build zones? So I think one of the things would be, obviously you don't want to know where they are, right?
Yeah.
But we can get away with that by, as you say, teleporting it to them.
Yeah.
But they need to make sure that you don't want to teleport that much stuff to somebody that's in a no build zone.
But if they attempt to build if I send over initially the flag building kit without all the shit, and they attempt to build the flag in an area you can't build in, it'll tell you no.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as long as that's a yes, it will allow it to be built here. Then I follow it up with the full kit to build it. They get an extra piece of rope out of it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, do that.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah.
And that way, and I'll have that in the instructions when you're applying for it.
Mm-hmm. If it lets you put the flagpole kit down.
If it lets you deploy the flagpole kit, building kit, then you can build there.
Yeah.
That's the only requirement. And then what will happen is next time I'm on the server and you're on the server, we'll arrange a time, and I will teleport to you the kit to build your flag as a wanna.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't. I think that's probably fair.
No, I think so. It is too much. I mean, you wouldn't build a base on this server if you had to go and do 32 stones.
Yeah, that's where the problem is. The 32 stones. The rest is doable.
Yeah.
But the 32 stones is hard work. So yeah, that's the aim. So I'm going to write something tomorrow and explain it and build it in the ticket tool. So you've got a flag ticket, and then it says, can I have the following information? With a little tick box to say words to the effect of, I agree that I can place a flag in the location I have chosen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then anyone then can have that flag kit.
Yeah.
If they want to build it conventionally without asking me, fine. Like Cookie's like, I'm going to try it on my own first.
Is he?
Okay. Yeah. I've offered it a couple of times, and he's like, no, I'll try it on my own. Okay, mate.
Where's he going?
I'm not giving a full-on base building pack. The rest of the kit they'll have to find. But at least if they've got a flag and they've made it their territory, then they've got something to work out from, haven't they?
Yeah.
So
No, I
in
think
airdrop,
that's a
it's
good
like-
idea, that is.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't need to look at the map and see where it is. I just set grids, teleport. Got it? Yeah. Okay. Job done. Everything I need to build. Yeah. Think. I'll soon find out, won't I? Still not done an airdrop.
What, you haven't?
No. I only just got the big rucksack.
I haven't got that yet.
But my priority's been getting a door, well, working up to this point of getting a door in.
I got the, I got a mountain backpack.
Getting some security on the base will make life easier.
How far apart am I allowed doors?
1 meter between them or something like that. I didn't want people to stack them, basically. I didn't want to end up with when we were looking at having explosives or anything else. But now on the hacking thing, it doesn't really matter. You could put bang, bang, bang 3 next to each other, but I don't want to encourage that as gameplay. Yeah.
No.
It has to be believable.
No, I was going to build a little sort of actual thing inside.
Yeah, I would.
Door.
That's what I would do. Is I would build. If I was you, I would probably use maybe even more. Either I'd look at something like even more doors and build but not finish them as doors, leave them as a wall, and channel people.
Yeah.
Or put up the beginning of a watchtower, like the first panel, so it's got a roof on it inside, and then put even more doors on the end, so to block it off, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That way they can't climb out of it, and you can channel them wherever you want to channel them within that space. And you end up with a platform potentially that you can also then use for storage. Or you, it's all right. Or you build outside. Or you use conventional vanilla walls outside with barbed wire on top, and channel them to an even more door or a vanilla door.
Yeah.
You could have there something like a watchtower outside the door that had 2 walls on it and a gate at the bottom. So then, if you were being raided or whatever, or you wanted to go out and shoot wolves, you'd have another angle for doing it. And it would be an airlock then, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you could do something like that. Obviously, there's no cars, so it's whether anyone could boost in using these things to the left or right of your base.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah? But only you'd be able to work that out yourself.
Now I know that such a thing is possible.
Yeah.
Bit of a pisser about that back window, but
Unfortunately, I put in the rules all windows are counted as being open.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
In the rules, there is all windows are counted as being open if you raid through them. Yeah.
I didn't even know that was. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd seen someone else do it on their server, and I thought that makes sense. It stops people opening tickets. I tried to make the rules in such a way that I get less work to do.
Yeah.
People understand it's a survival server. It's not going to be easy.
It's cold out here today. I shall consider myself partially gifted by the bug gods then for me actually having something of a base.
Having what?
Not a leg to stand on if my base stuff had disappeared, which I would have accepted, obviously.
Yeah. The thing is, it's annoying what happened.
Yeah.
But at least we've solved it before we have hundreds of bases all over the map.
Yeah, that could have been a bit of a travesty, couldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been a nightmare to deal with then.
I'll tell you what is annoying. You can't put a crossbow in any of the weapon slots in any of the containers.
Yeah.
and it's a big beast.
They are. Did you make it?
Yeah.
That's useful. I know the recipe works now then.
Mm-hmm. The recipe definitely works.
And what he's doing is an add-on at the end of the month will make it even better.
All right.
He's going to put a make a quiver that you'll make out of metal, and it'll fit on your belt, and it'll hold like 10 bolts only.
All right. Okay.
And then he's also looking at doing using a saw and metal, being able to make metal bolts.
Right.
So again, giving you some upgradability.
Yeah.
It's his first ever mod.
He's done a good job.
Done an amazing job.
I'd say to him that you need to, if you can somehow make it so that you can fit. Because the weapon slot. The weapon slots have got like axes on them, haven't they, and stuff like that.
The problem is it's using vanilla crossbow once it's made.
Right.
All the bit up to that is just normal. It's his work, and then it goes into vanilla crossbow at the end.
Right.
Hi, Toggle. Right, piece of rope. Gonna need a couple of sticks. Toggle, ask away, but I'm not leaving the server. Obviously, I'm streaming, but I will answer if I can. Why can't I start with a fishing rod? You do. You start with a hook. That's as good as the fishing rod. You start with a hook. You can rip up clothes with your hands. That'll get you rope. And then you find a long stick. You've got a fishing rod. It was too easy having people start with fishing rods. That's not a rod. Well, it works just as well. You can run along, if you really want to, you can run along the seafront until you find a real rod. Again, because we're kind. One use, it breaks. No, the improvised fishing rod lasts for a lot longer than one use. Certainly not one use and it breaks, is it?
They do indeed.
I've had my improvised going for all my fishing for the last 6 days. And it was only the last stream I did that I upgraded to animal meat. You either catch a fish and live or you die, very much so, completely. You have half an hour from starting to get fed and watered or you will be dead. Truly hardcore. Well, as hardcore as you can probably make it, still giving people a chance of surviving. because obviously you wouldn't give them a fishing hook at all if you wanted to make it really hardcore, but you don't have chickens as a standard on the Namalsk. So how people would then get any food, I don't know. So I had to have a compromise somewhere. And that's the one we went for.
I think it works very well.
Yeah.
You don't want to make it too easy. Jag did really well, to be fair. He made it all the way to Brentsk.
Yeah. Yeah, 47 minutes without a fire. That's about right, depending on the weather. That's good going, Toggle. But obviously, if you spawn in the middle of a blizzard, you probably want to fire a little bit quicker than that. It's not meant to be easy, the early bits. Once you, same as any dayz server, once you get past that first hour and a half, things are okay. But that first hour and a half is difficult.
Let's go January.
It's coming. It's now happened. The server switched over.
Has it?
Yeah.
Is it January now?
No, it's now the 1st of December. But since it was 1st of December at 7 o'clock this morning, every time it goes past day and night, from now on, it advances a day in game. So every time we have night time, that's another day in game. And when it hits the 31st of December, it'll be then January.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not logging in January.
And then what I'll do is when it gets to the end of January, I'll reset it to the 1st of December again. So we'll have, because it comes around quite quickly. Yeah. Takes about a week to get to January. So you'll have a week of December, a week of January, roughly. And rinse and repeat.
Okay. Sounds fun.
I'm
off to the island to get my Lair's soup.
Yeah. I don't want it easy. I want a one-use fishing rod when I spawn in. Either I catch or I die. Well, what you do then, mate...
Oh, he wants to make it harder.
Oh, you want to make it harder?
Right, I get you.
Toggle, easy, mate. Spawn in, build your fishing rod. If you don't catch a fish, throw the fishing rod away. Yeah, problem solved. Yeah?
I don't think... That's a mod, though, isn't it, surely? That will break a fishing rod when you use it?
There might be. But...
Although, mind you, though, what killed the... When I built my flag, what killed the hammer? The sledge?
That's just on a flag building. That happens in vanilla.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's part of vanilla. But that's just extra steps to my own demise. There is that, Toggle, there is that.
I hadn't quite interpreted that request as though he actually wanted to die faster. It sounded like a complaint originally.
Well, if you want to die really quickly, go onto a hardcore PvP server and start fishing.
Ooh, hello.
What you got?
Pallet cabinet.
Ah, I brought 2 of those home with me.
Oh, God, you've got a big bag then. I've got a mountain backpack and I can only fit one of them in. How did you do that? It doesn't fit. Carry one?
Carry one in your hands. Move it round in circles. And I've got the large rucksack. It's 120 slaughter now, so... Which makes life a little bit easier. I tried fishing on a
does when you
server. Yeah.
It does
until you die.
Yeah, when you get all the attachments on it as well. Quite handy.
And we don't have multiple on them. And if someone ends up building in the location they live in, that they're in, because that
Uh-huh.
could happen, then I'll just change where they spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's because arguably someone could build somewhere down there,
Yeah.
and that's their choice. You know, if they do, we're only limiting people building on here because of the amount of law stuff, aren't we?
Yeah.
In normal world, we wouldn't. Don't really have a lot of choice on that.
Yeah.
Caught 6 fish before I died on a deathmatch server. Oh, well done, Toggle. See? And then you woke up, yeah? It's Toggle.
Uh-oh.
What? Wolves?
No, I think I'm bugged.
What's happened?
I can't put my inventory thing down.
You probably have to log out and log in.
I'm bleeding. Right, okay. Oh, I've got to wait a minute.
Do you want me to heal, just stop you bleeding?
No, it's all right. I think I'm not well. Maybe. Yeah, stop me bleeding. Because I'm going to be dead by the time I log out. Come on. I've killed the zombie that hit me, bleeding, but I can't transfer
Why won't it
to...
let me... There we go. Player management. Mark. Heal. Bye.
Yeah, cool.
Is that all right?
Yeah, thank you. It got bugged. That's annoying.
Everyone's on stream going, what was that
What?
he was using?
That was the fastest ticket resolution I've seen in a while.
What is this witchcraft? So we had a message come through today from Frankie's. There, as of tomorrow, Frankie's is no more. The server's staying. It's switched because it's owned by Aramarth, obviously. They're taking it back fully under their control. And it will stay as a 3-person server.
All right, okay.
More than happy with that outcome.
But just not Frankie's anymore.
Yeah. And it's switching permanently to 1PP.
Ah, yes.
People have majorly kicked off about in the Discord. As you imagine, they're all like, oh, but this is the only place we've got a good server. Why would you get rid of the population? Because we've got 47,000 people that are on our Discord for Aramarth servers that all want 1PP. Yeah. And the decision's been made. You know, Frankie no longer wants his server, and we're the people that were hosting it. We could have just got rid of it. Yeah. Bloody game. Was it? Thought I'd lost my bit of metal wire then.
Going to, for fuck's sake, fucking fuckety foot wolves.
You were going to say something.
Yeah, going to Smith's Toys tomorrow.
More Lego?
If they've got the set in, I won't, but my boy's got some vouchers as well, so he's probably going to get some.
Boy. Not a bad thing.
Really nice spring Namalsk when the weather is like this.
It's not always like this, though, is it?
No. You know, you can see for
miles,
2,000-3,000 meters, probably.
Yeah. I have a code lock.
Nice.
Yeah, happy with that. Still got work to do, obviously, but we have a code lock, which is half the battle, isn't it? Now. Now start base organising.
You loot on your crashes is a bit slack. Never mind.
On helicopter crashes.
Yeah.
I haven't altered it. It's vanilla.
Really?
Yeah, that's vanilla hardcore Namalsk. So a lot of that stuff, when you've played a hardcore server before, they would have edited to make that a little bit easier. Somehow I get bad ping spikes that boot me from your server twice in the last hour. And why is chat only local? Because why would I have chat turned on? It's a hardcore survival server. As for the ping spikes, I've got somebody from California playing, somebody from Canada, and another couple of US players. So I don't know, Toggle, on the ping spikes. No idea on that one, mate. But the chat thing is, I've got it turned off because it's not that sort of server. If you look in the rules, it says words to the effect of, we have no group. If you want to team up with people, then find a way of doing it. Armbands, local chat, voice over IP, basically. And that's the reason, mate. I just don't have it turned on. Yeah. Because I'm horrible. Yeah? Because I'm not building a conventional server here, basically. I wanted something different, which I think we've done quite well. But it won't. There'll be features. Everyone will be like, I'd rather have a different feature than you've got, or could we have this, or could we have that? Unfortunately, that's always going to be the case.
I think you're quite fair, though, aren't you? You're open to suggestions to be.
I'm really open to suggestions. I mean, in the Discord, there's a bit where you can put in suggestions and things. But what I'm not going to do is put in certain things. I won't change. I'm not going to put in area chat because it's not realistic. I don't think local chat's realistic, but that's vanilla.
groups you didn't want for a reason as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't about being horrible. It was about making sure that it felt hard and it felt difficult. It's difficult. Yeah. But I get why some people aren't happy with it. I do understand. But having in the past, I mean, Mark will back me on this. We ran a server in the past, and you would get people coming in going, I want this. If you give me this, I'm going to do the following. And you'd put that in, and then they'd leave. And then every time that you did any sort of update, about 50% of your people would go, oh, at last you put that in. And the other 50% would leave your server and never play it again. So, to a certain degree, you sort of build what you want. And apart from little tweaks, you sort of stay with it. Get there. All the other rubbish in the other one. Fair enough, it's very hard with ping spikes, but I understand the chat. Your reasoning was good. Thanks, Toggle. The ping spikes, if I could solve them, I would, mate. And I am open to suggestion if the suggestions fit into a hardcore server, if that makes sense. As Mark said, I'm not. If somebody comes up and said, "Can we look at this mod?" If it would fit into here and work on here, I certainly would look at it. No, we're not getting cars.
Snow bikes. Snow bikes.
No, we can't have snow bikes. No, we can't have helicopters before anybody says it. Though I looked, and I did look at to see whether there was a baby helicopter that we could have. Unfortunately, there isn't. Unless you have expansion, and no. Been there, played the expansion game. out to the stream. It'll take a couple of seconds to get this sort of stuff all sorted, and then we're done. But it does need to be done. We're not doing too badly on supplies. I'm doing better now. I can organise it than I thought we had. A lot better than I thought we had. Oh, Mark, you did it, didn't you? You said it would be better. It was nice when the weather was like this, and now look what's happened. Yeah, I blame you.
Me and my big mouth.
Yeah. That always needs to be with us on the ground. That needs to be with us. That's free, an easy source of nails. In it? No. There then. Carry with us, ready for emergencies, firelight and kit. Still. That one. See, you've booked one of those storms. On purpose?
Yes, yeah. Wrote to the aliens.
And said, is there any chance? We haven't had one for a while, guys. Come on now.
Fucking flyers. Get in. I'm going home.
There's something go there. Right. Sorted. What do we burniness? Which is good because now the aim tomorrow is to probably go out to Outpost.
Ooh, get you.
I know.
Nice. Can you remember where you're going?
I've got a map. I've got 5 maps.
Oh, you've got the map thing on you, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's trivialising the outpost. That is. I dare you not to take your map with you.
I think I could do it without.
Yeah, it's not hard.
But it would be a lot of bimbling round in circles.
Yeah.
Until I found it.
It's very easy if
the weather's
it's clear.
Good.
If the weather's good and it's daytime, it's very easy. There's the golden rule of thumb of you walk away from the ship. Basically, you get level with the bow of the ship. The bow is the bow the back. No, is it
stern?
Yeah. Well, you get level with the back of the ship, and you basically walk away from it until you hit the river, and then you keep the river on your right hand side.
Yeah.
And then once you've done that, you're sorted. Nothing over there.
My base isn't still 100% secure. It's as secure as yours was before you had a visitor. But it's where it needs to be at the moment. I see Toggle's got on.
Is he on, is he?
Yeah.
Sweet. Is he US or what?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, Toggle's US. Hi, Cheese. How's you, mate? Namalsk tonight, solo. Though you'll hear Mark in chat, even though we're not on the same side.
Cheese. I love cheese.
Yeah. We all love cheese. I'm quite a fan of cheese. First of all, we need a little bit of a lie down next to our fire, I think. But I'm happy. I've got my first door on.
Good stuff.
Now I've got to build the second door, and then move the code lock down to the second door. Sorry, along to the second door. Mark's like, I know what he means. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, buddy. Bit of Namalsk, as you do, in spring. And everyone will be shaking their heads and shaking in their sleep when they think about base building on Namalsk. But it's a smaller server. Going for something different. Goddamn storm. Interrupting my good fishing from Toggle. And another ping spike. Yeah, spikes, I I'll have a look at, so about 8:52 UK time ish. I'll have a look at the server files afterwards to see if there's anything happening from our end. But I don't expect so. But I'll have a look. Whether it's connected to the storm, whether that's because it's then running more data.
I didn't get one. Is it when he's doing anything particular, like running through a door or fighting a zombie, or?
Did you hear that, Toggle? Is it when you're doing anything particular, like running through a door or fighting a zombie? Martzar understands IT far better than me. It could be my internet, says Toggle. Is it two tin cans and a length of string? Toggle doesn't mind. We've inherited Toggle from Jag. It just happens. No actions cause it from Toggle. And it's fair to say that Toggle gives Jag a fair amount of abuse, and me over there. But Toggle also used to wear uniform for a living. But we're building up a little base of people that want to play this server. It's quite nice. Nice and stable at 115, then just jumps to 700 and boots me. Okay, I can probably solve that. Probably solve that problem. So I've set the server ping, the server kick you at 550, but I can put that to any number I like. So if it just jumps to 700 for like a couple of seconds, what I could do is set it to 800, and then when it does that, it's not going to make any difference to you, if that would help. But I'll have to do it once I finish the stream, and then when the next restart it does, it'll put that into the settings. But I'm happy to do that, Toggle. That might solve the issue.
For a small fee?
Yeah. What should we say? 50 US a day? Yeah. It's only for a second or two. Yeah, that's because the way dayz used to be, it used to say if the ping was over a certain amount for 50 seconds, then it would kick you. And then about a year and a half ago, they changed the rules and said if it's anything over a millisecond, it will kick you. So I'll just up the amount of maximum ping from 550 or whatever I've got it set to 1,000. Yeah. And that way you're not going to have any issues. If you suddenly ping, you'll lag, but that'll be it. I'll give you a small fee. Yeah, a wet fish. But yeah, I'll certainly do that. Toggle, I don't want that part of your body, but nice of you to offer. I get kicked from on here if I'm streaming and recording at the same time. So it's easier now. So I'm streaming now, and then tomorrow, when 24 hours have passed, I'll download it, recalibrate it, and upload it again. That way I won't have those problems. He offered me his knob. He said it's small, it thought it would be perfect, and then laughed. Yeah, it's so small, mate. I need a magnifying glass to find it. And there goes any chance of monetization in 900 followers. Yeah. It's a long way away, monetization. $829 subs to go. But I've done nearly 100 subs since September.
Good.
Yeah. It sat at 42 for like ever, or 43, something like that. And then 1st of September, when I went, right, I'm going to stream on YouTube and only produce content on YouTube, we're now at 131. I'm quite impressed with. For me, that's not really doing anything professionally other than just recording content and putting it up there.
Yep, that's good.
And arguably, for the first month, I was moving through multiple games trying to work out what I wanted to stream and do, which is where this came from. Because there was 3 nights a week when I wasn't producing content, or 2 nights, 3 nights when Cookie's not about. Whereas having a server like this where I don't mind playing it solo.
Yeah.
Oh, in our admin chat, Mark, I'll update you at some point in the next couple of days with the plans for the 4 months time change.
All right, yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking is change then, and then a change again 4 months after that.
Yeah.
Because with it in about 4 months, we'll all be bored of this server.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Well, not keep it fresh, but have the ability to establish yourself, and then and then go for a nice change. There's plenty of other little maps out there.
Yeah, and I've got a server in mind that's got end game content, but it doesn't have the. We can put on the storms, but not the storm we're currently getting, which means that then we can have underground bases.
Okay.
Which is what we want, isn't it?
Good. Oh, this fucking storm's taking its time.
Just seen your message, Mark.
Good.
Yeah, it did earlier. Though earlier, when I was watching Ujumi Flip, it took ages for a care package to come in. And at one point, I was downloading the server files and just checking that it hadn't failed. Yeah. I'm full health. I have no cover from this storm.
Have you not?
That might be in. It's not me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm fine. I'm asleep in my house.
See how much health Toggle went down to then. About half, isn't it?
But I think it's a 50%, isn't it, Toggle? We'll find out. Let us know. That's the weed. Right then, what's next on my plan of action for tonight? Need more stuff for the base, but we need things that go bang. That's what we need.
Things that make you go boom.
We always need things that go bang.
As in ammo bang.
I'm alive, yellow, as in ammo bang, yeah. So nice that is, repairing boots back to pristine. But it won't repair Jaeger pants from ruin to anything. Oh, and I've taken them off and now I can't put them back on again. Bugger. This might be embarrassing, running around half naked. Yep, I'm going to be running around with no pants on.
It's a field.
Sorry?
Across a field.
But that'll teach me, won't it?
Yep.
Bugger. Okay. It's a little bit cold out there today. We're off clothes hunting then. That's what we're doing. That. Thought I had emergency trousers. I was obviously mistaken.
I thought I had a pair of emergency trousers.
Yeah. Okay. So, set myself an objective. Seems like a perfectly good objective. All that hassle of not being able to find metal wire. The first building I run into, metal wire.
I do not have an issue with metal wire at all. What I have an issue with is pliers to be able to cut said metal wire.
Yeah, I had 1.5 pliers. I had one pair of pliers, and then I had half a pair of pliers that I picked up broken.
Oh, hello. Can't fit. Oh, yes, I can. I have an ABS filament.
What's that?
One of the 3 things that you need to craft a suit.
Oh, okay. And you've got the suit bag, haven't you?
In my base, yeah.
What have I got? I've got the NBC one.
Yeah.
pushing for the airdrop. As a pre-warning, in case we end up in a skirmish.
Right. I've not even looked where it is. Where is it? Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Damn, man, I'm miles away from there. I ain't going for that. It's all yours. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. If I can get in there and get it and find some trousers at the same time. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's on a military camp, which is not going to make things any easier, is it?
No.
Did you see the bit when what's his face climbed the tower and blamed me for putting a bear trap on it?
You put a bear trap on the top of the
so
tower?
you know the little hunting stands.
Yeah.
He climbed up onto it and nearly set up a bear trap, and he went, "That's the sort of thing you do, Goblin." I'm like, I use mines. I'd be talking to Cookie if I was you.
Oh.
So Cookie's,
yeah, I did see that. I didn't realise that the bear trap was actually armed.
Yeah. Currently it's a Cookie game.
Yeah. I was hoping he was going to come and try and raid me again. But he didn't.
I can't believe it's fucking night time. I'm running around with no trousers on.
I mean, that's just going to attract all the girls, that is.
Yeah. And it's a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I've got a raving top on, so I'm wearing a Jaeger smock. Worst case scenario, I die now. Doesn't matter so much. Because I've got a door in. Yeah. Yep. I've got storage and workbenches inside. I've got a barrel which I fucking walked halfway across the map to make a cooker.
Oh, there was a cooker in the airdrop thing that I saw, and I was like, ooh, a cooker. And you can't pick it up. Well, you can.
Yeah, you can carry it out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 27 size is too big for.
Yeah, there is a chance of it spawning as a kit as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. And then the kit one, you deploy it, and after you've deployed it, you then need to add metal sheets to it, and then put it down again, and then it will work as a cooker. And it will, and you load it the same way you'd load a barrel, and it gives you the same amount of slots as a big stove.
Yeah.
But you can choose where you have it in your base, obviously.
Yeah.
Right, out to the stream, I'll give you a little bit of gamma. It won't make a massive difference, but it'll make some difference.
How big is that? Oh my god. I'm going to have to ditch a lot of shit.
What you found?
Workbench.
Yeah.
And I need a workbench.
It
won't fit in my bag.
Oh, I've got the repair bench. I don't have the work. You can make a workbench using wooden nails.
Yeah, it's pallets and stuff though, isn't it?
No, planks.
No, you need a pallet, 5 planks to make the kit, and then something to then put onto it. Can I actually walk? Oh man, that gutted. That's huge.
Discord gone down. Discord's gone down. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I just got kicked from Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it. It's a shame.
Is it too far to carry?
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily too far to carry, but it's probably I'm going to be forever putting it down and picking it up where I am.
And you're going to get bumped by woof woof.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to make the move for the thing, aren't I? The rucksack.
Yeah. You've sort of been forced to do it, aren't you, now?
Yep. Which is kind of cool, because it means you've put some mid-game in. There's end-game zones and there's mid-game zones.
That's how I saw it playing out. It was different than it is. But I see that rucksack as being a reward for exploration.
Mm-hmm.
And it does. It helps, but it doesn't massively help, if that makes sense, because you soon fill the fucking thing up.
Yeah. And then it's hard to run anyway.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Zombies everywhere in the dark. I think I'm about to die. Yeah. What do I do with the radio? Wait till something appears on the screen telling you what channel to have it on. And then put it on that channel, and if you wish to, follow the instructions. And if you complete the mission, you'll get a weapon reward, basically. So it will say something like, there's at random times, it will say there is a survivor broadcasting on XYZ. It's 97.7 frequency. And then if you tune in and you've got a radio on that frequency, it'll tell you what the mission is and where you have to go and what you have to do. And then after you've done the mission, it will tell you where to drop the mission off to. And if you complete both parts within the time frame, you'll end up with lots of lovely loot. Basically, you could end up with a fully geared with an M4. Get the airdrop. I can't do it at night with no trousers. So there's 151 missions all over the map toggle. Everything from hostage rescue to downed aircraft to a camp out on the ice floe that you need to find. There's drug missions. There's a mission that spawns in where you have to move drugs from point A to point B. Sounds complicated. They can be, but the rewards are worth it. Yeah. You tune the radio in, it will say something like there's a garage locked in XYZ. Find it. You go there, you walk into the circle, it will say you're within the mission zone. You find the garage, you open it, inside there might be a bag of drugs, and it will say these need dropping off to a certain area. You drop them off within 45 minutes, you'll gain a prize. Or it might be go into the woods and hunt down someone's tent that's been spying on an area. And when you get there, there's landmines everywhere. And when you get into the tent, you find that they're not there, but whatever's in the box inside the tent becomes yours. So it is complicated, but it's better than anything expansion do on quests. The only downside is it doesn't have proper AI in, does it? It spawns Zeds in. Or animals. Or bears, as Mark keeps finding, don't you, mate?
Mm-hmm.
Or Cookie went to one last night that had 100 zombies on it. But then after he complained about it, he did say afterwards, oh, that's the one that always has 100 zombies on it. Well, if you knew that, mate... I really need to find a pair of trousers. But at the moment, my name's Donald. And I don't have any trousers. Trousers. That'll be lost on the youngsters, won't it?
Yep. Where the wind blows high and the wind blows low.
Discord's just logged me out again. Obviously, Discord's not happy with me tonight.
No.
It's not as bad as when I suddenly saw that somebody was on the server and I had no way of checking who they were because I couldn't get into the back end of the software. And every time I tried to log in, it said, that's not your password, you're not authorised to use this page. And I was like, shit, we've been hacked. Yeah? Which is why then I went into major flap mode and shut the server down straight away.
Yeah.
And then I joined their Discord and went, this is happening. You've got a problem with your server. And somebody's like, oh, just go here, go into Steam, authorise it through Steam again and it'll work. Okay. Okay. And they answered. It was like I put a message in the general chat, and one of their team had answered me within a minute. No ticket, just bang. This is a problem. Help. Yep, not a problem. Do this, 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 and this. I'll solve it. Had a bit of a flap on for a second. Yeah?
Yeah, sorry. I just got jumped by 8 wolves.
Oh. Have they heard about you killing all their friends?
I think so. The packs seem to be getting bigger around my homeland.
Nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't changed. I haven't.
I know.
Yeah. 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 I do many things on servers, but I mean, arguably, before the end of 4 months' time, the bears might migrate again. The server I'm looking at going to has polar bears on it.
Oh, right, okay.
And bears.
Right.
Which will be the summer thing. Probably, more than likely. And 5 tiers, and there's an end game. And Namalsk helped, the person that did the Namalsk server helped them do their server.
You're going to have cars in that one, right? Or something. Or boats.
Yeah, boats.
Maybe.
We're not doing Diral.
Oh!
No.
I thought it was Diral.
No, we're not. We're not doing Diral. We're doing a smaller... It's too big Diral for a 20 pop server. It's got you thinking, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But we'll have Raft, because they recommend Raft for it. It's it's fine to set up. It's just not. You won't see a lot of servers running it because you get the map off conventional, off workshop, and then you join their Discord, and they give you all the server files on there, and you have to. Discord gone down again. Try again. And then you have to build everything yourself and link it all.
Right.
It's not an easy. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I looked at it and went, "Oh, that makes perfect sense." But it's not as easy as rent a server and click on that one, download the mod, click here, it's done. But yeah, there's end game. There's stuff to do. So to me, that makes sense. Right,
sounds good.
We're off trouser hunting to get the airdrop. Yeah, and they have as part of their build, I think it comes with raft included in it. That one that we had on Deer Isle that time that you had to build yourself.
Yeah.
But I've got all the files now, so I can start building the loot table and building all that shit ahead of time. I can just sit there. Because the aim is that I'll have everything sort of ready to go, so we can take, when we get to in 4 months' time, we take this down, and then maybe a day we'll have the other one up and ready to run. Cargo pants and NBC gloves. We can go straight in the NBC pouch. We have trousers again. Life is suddenly better.
I really need to sort my base out. It's a effing mess right now. All sorts of stuff all over the place. You would be very upset.
I need to sort mine out, but now I've only just got the base, haven't I? So. I need storage containers now. And I need a kitchen. And I need to put some walls up so I can't be shot through places. And I need a full-size greenhouse.
Anything else?
Yeah, the rain catcher would be nice. I've found there's potentially a different storage pack to use on that build. That's equally as... It's different. I really like this one, so we might just stay with this one anyway. But that one, it's all metal cabinets, like we're used to, but there's no kits spawning. Instead, you have to search using a crowbar all the broken down cars, and you get metal scraps, and then you take them home and you build your lockers out of metal scraps at home.
Oh, okay.
And you can't break them into kits. Once you can pick them up and carry them, but they're in your hands. So people would, if they broken, they couldn't steal your stuff unless they walked it all out one at a time. And then you build whatever you want using it.
Yeah. You can't repair pliers.
I don't know if you're in voice still. The answer to that is probably no.
No, you can't. Damn.
We might be able to. I might be able to go into the
no, it's alright. It's fine. Makes it harder. I don't mind it. Because when you need nails, it's like, I've got a pair of pliers, I'll repair it, and then I'll do another one. But no.
Yeah, now I need... before I can get another door up, I'm going to need nails.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm carrying a crowbar permanently.
Right.
That's useful.
So.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That means that really I don't have that to worry about anymore. Oh, and it's a fucking blizzard. No, I wouldn't have gear arm. It's too big for a 20 pop server. But as you said, there's a few out there that we can have. I'm just trying to find ones that have something to do on them.
Right. Yeah.
There has to be something that's end game for people, doesn't it? But we'll do the same thing as we've done here. It'll be a survival type build.
Yep.
Because then the people that we've got and playing on here regularly at that point will probably come across, won't they?
Yeah.
That's my way of looking at it. Plans. I think I'm following someone because every boat I go to has got no loot on it. Hopefully that person isn't in chat.
Right. I think I am now secure. Properly secure from that back entrance. Right, what can I do with
the drunken sailor?
3 sheets of metal. Why not make a kit with that?
Oh, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. 1 wooden pallet, dismantle.
How are you dismantling a wooden pallet?
I'm using the crowbar.
Oh, it's... Oh,
and
that didn't work for me.
Only the ones that are in the world, the ones that are single pallets, they give you 20 nails and 6 wooden logs. Not the hits. When you just see a pallet on its own.
Just a pallet on its own?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You see like a wooden pallet lying on the ground already made. It's not a pallet kit. It's what you would take home and combine to make pallet stuff. But if you make it at home, you get a different version of it. And you take a crowbar to it, and it turns it into 6 planks and 20 nails. Or more, depending on the quality of the pallet and the quality of the crowbar. Or less. But by doing that, you can gather a fair amount of nails.
Yeah. Because there's pallets near me. But
You've got a crowbar?
Is it just those ones that just lie around on the floor?
Yeah, it looked like a proper pallet.
I thought they were part of the scenery.
No, not the scenery ones. You have to run up to the ones you run up to, and they're called pallet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those ones.
Yeah, so it says like F to pick it up or interact with it. If you've got a crowbar or a hatchet, you can cut it up. And the cutting up is worth it. For me, it's my way of getting nails currently. Another couple of pallets, and I'll have another. I can put another door in. Minutes to cut down. Restart. Yeah, the other thing I'd like is a fridge.
Yeah, I've got a fridge. Do you want a fridge?
Then when I go out hunting for...
I have no idea where I got that fridge from. I can't even remember. It might have been an airdrop as a kit.
Yeah.
Right, so I have no... Or do I? Actually. I do. Excellent. Wolves. I have to set some mines up on or something, aren't
I? Wolves trigger mines?
Don't know.
I'm not sure either on that. Been alright all day, Discord.
I wasn't being chased by wolves.
No?
There was one stuck on the roof.
Oh, okay. Maybe leave them there as burglar alarm. No? Is that sharpening stone? I need it before the restart. Yes, it was. Oh, God. I might not get it.
You'll get it. It'll still be there.
Oh.
As long as you didn't pick it up and put it back down again.
I picked it up. But whether that was enough time for it to register that I picked it up, that's the question, isn't it?
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. Just got my heat buff as restart. That's fine, Toggle. It will continue. I've reset it so now it's persistent, so it just keeps going. In JLo at the moment. Yeah, I've just moved away from there, so we're not in the same area. I gathered you might be. I think, was I near JLo? I'm not sure. I don't want to bump into someone if I'm streaming and they're in my chat, because it just causes too many issues. As that would make sense to you. Am I Javalisco? Probably at that end. Yeah, I'm moving away from where I think you are, because all the boats were empty of loot. Just because it stops it being an issue.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Got some chocolate coins. Robbed them off the kids. Don't tell Santa.
That Goblin Santa or Santa?
Well, the way I see it is I'm doing them a favour, right?
Saving their teeth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If anything, they should go, thank you, Daddy. Yeah.
Plus the fact, once we take it off and put them in the drawer, they forget about them.
Yeah, and if they did remember them, you could say it was tax. Yeah, everyone pays tax. We're just getting you ready for it.
I do that while I'm driving.
Yeah.
You know, if the kids have got something to eat in the back.
Yeah.
But the dad tax hand comes through the middle.
One of my mates, who's now long since died, unfortunately, he from the point that he first started paying his kids pocket money, he did it as a pay slip and took tax and national insurance out.
All right.
And would present them the pay slip, and that's what you've been paid for. You did your chores, and there's the money taken out. But all the money taken out, he saved up into a separate bank accounts for them. And when they turned 18, he handed them that account.
Well, that's nice.
But he said it got them used to the fact that when they go to work, they'll have to, just because you're being paid X amount means they're not going to take home X amount. But yeah, used to present them with I can just imagine the 5-year-old, Daddy, can I have my pocket money? Yep, and that's what there's £1, but you're actually going to get 74p. You know? But no, he did it from day one. Day one of giving the kids pocket money. There's always tax and national insurance taken out. And he ran a business, so he could work it out properly as well. Like, based upon this is what you would be paying, and this is what you'd be doing, and here's your pay slip, and yeah.
Well, you could do it with the salary calculator, couldn't you?
Yeah, the kids hated it. But then one of them was one of my army cadets, and he turned 18, and Andy and I used to drink, and Andy was like to his son, and there you go. And handed him a nice big pot of cash. And then what you do with that now is up to you, but you've learned. Wasn't trying to link up just where I spawned. No, I know that, Toggle. I get that, but I don't, because you're on stream, because you're in my chat, if we had a firefight, it would be too much chance to people to say, that's stream sniping, why didn't you ban them? If that makes sense. And I don't want that to happen. So it's easier for us not to bump into each other. But I think we're probably fine. You're over there. Okay, we're opposite ends of the map. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Did we get the sharpening stone? We did. Mark was right. See that, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
You were right.
Next time you go past one of those pallets,
yeah,
take a screenshot for me.
Okay.
Does it look like
it looks
a
like
normal?
yeah, It looks like a normal in-game pallet that's used as litter, but it's not litter. And if you run up, it will say F to interact with it.
What, even if you've got a weapon out?
Yeah, I think so. And then obviously when you interact with it, if you've got something like a crowbar in your hand, you get the option to break it down. Or a hatchet, I believe, works as well. But I just carry a crowbar for it, because you never know.
I'm not being very stealthy tonight, by the way, in case you can hear anything.
At the moment, I can't hear shooting. Are you shooting?
Shooting a lot.
Sorry?
Shooting a lot.
Okay. I'm going to be within listening distance, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's right. I just had the wall straight on the restart. And I was just like, fuck this. And then obviously that brings all the girls to the yard.
Yeah. Out to my chat. I'll be right back. I'm just going to have a comfort break while I'm getting warm.
Ooh, that's tasty. Have one of those. There's definitely one around here somewhere. There's one. Like a fucking... Oh, what an idiot.
Come on, I need the plus symbol. He's still fighting wolves.
Yeah, I've got no.
One thing of watching Unscripted today, he's much more stealthy with zombies than I am.
Who?
Nerg, was it Nerg at the bank? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really stealth, really good at dealing stealth with Zeds, isn't he? And just moving around them and taking them all out stealthily and doing everything, going in at the crouch into positions and running around crouch. I think he spends a lot of time doing PvE servers, whereas I've spent an awful lot of time on PvP servers where there's no Zeds.
Yeah.
Or limited Zeds.
I do like this storage, it's cool. I like it.
It's really good, isn't it? One of my best finds for this server. And the only reason I went to it initially was that you couldn't apply code locks to it. It looked, but then you can start to look at it. It looks right. It fits into a end of the world type server.
Making storage out of pallets.
Yeah, feels like correct. Okay, we've got beds in there and shit like that as well, and we didn't have to put those in, but I have, because if someone builds a base, why shouldn't they, if they want to make it look like a, if Irish wants to build a base and put a carpet down and put some lights around, some pot plants and some pictures up, why ever not?
Why ever not?
Yeah. Boggle, I hate bear traps so much. I'm not the bear trap leader.
Not me either.
And nor's Mark. But there is someone else on this server that does like to drop bear traps off. I'm more likely to drop off a mine than a bear trap. Though I have left some bear traps around my living accommodation. Because that seems like a sensible option.
No, so none of the pallets around me.
The part that you need.
No. Oh, piss off! Seriously, in walls, do my head in. Moaning like a bitch.
I got a Sega with mag and shot and ammo.
Drum mag?
No. But still. I'm on a stores collection run. Using a silenced 9mm. Oh yes. Oh yes. I have plate.
You have what?
Plate.
Plate?
Plate armour.
Oh. Is that better than a... Oh, as in...
The best armour in vanilla.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I
got one of those.
Yeah.
Got one of those off a zombie.
Yeah, I just got one off a zombie. Might get thrown away depending on what else I find on this little
yeah, just be mindful that it's about to reduce your running capacity, as I found out.
At the moment, I've got no carriage because it's in my rucksack, and that's no sprintability left. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I quite like that because it's forcing people to make choices, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you got pouches?
No, not yet. It'll probably make its way to base and live there. Till such a time that I'm going somewhere where that and a day sack might make more sense.
Yep.
What the fuck's that? Oh, they're named correctly. A VSS mag. Yeah. It's like, the Vortex mag. Oh, there's pouches for it. What I'm really after I haven't found though.
Got code lock.
No. Don't need a second NPC case.
Interesting.
What?
These wolves seem to be aggroed on something around my area.
But not you.
But not me.
I just heard a massive explosion.
Yeah, it's called a hand grenade.
Oh, was that you, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not close, but I was close enough to go, that was a bit of a boom. Now, Tetris starts. I found the other case for the end game suit.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well pick it up now, mightn't I?
That was really weird.
We dealt with your wolf problem.
Yeah, they were like, as though they were aggroed on somebody, but there's nobody here.
Is there a survivor mission nearby you?
I think so.
Steam cubes are wet. I wanted. No magazine though.
No magazine?
I was after an AK mag.
What?
I wanted a 74 mag.
Alright.
But I found a box of 7.6239.
Hmm.
So now I can switch back to... Next time I go out, I can take the weapon that's needed for, rather than the AK.
Hmm.
I've got no stamina after I picked up that body armour.
Yeah, that's one of the annoying things. I mean, I've got one, and I've probably only got a third of my stamina bar,
Yeah,
and I'm not really carrying a lot else.
my brain sort of says if I'm going somewhere that I'm likely to run into trouble,
Mm.
and I'm not overly, if I'm going to collect another rucksack,
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's my sole job. Get another rucksack and get it home. Then actually, one of those on might make sense.
Yep.
With the pouches, and then just the clothing you're carrying, and then survival kit in the clothing, and maybe a magazine of ammo.
Yeah.
That's how I was sort of thinking. But it's not an exact science, as we know. So what do you do if you're running out to the outpost and en route one of the nasty storms comes in?
You're fucked.
Okay.
You need to make sure that you keep your health
At 100%.
tops at 100%. Yeah. So, make sure that you're dry and you've got the plus symbol all the time, so that your health doesn't drop with the cold. Because if it does, and a storm comes in, it might kill you. You're all right once you're there, obviously. Get in one of the huts. But yeah, it will be an issue.
And if you take a dry case out, then you can carry...
or waterproof clothing.
Yeah.
So, I think Sunrack and Jaeger is waterproof.
Yeah.
I don't think that super duper backpack is.
No, it's not. I didn't want it to be.
Yeah.
If I'm giving people a super duper backpack, it's still going to have negatives.
Yeah.
And that was sort of on purpose.
Yeah.
I foresee that arguably, once you've got maybe a wardrobe in your base, you'd probably leave super duper backpack behind and just use that when you're on long trips.
Always take super duper backpack with you.
But I might, because at the moment super duper backpack, as we know, only spawns in one place.
Uh-huh.
So it might make sense to have it spawn over a few places.
Make it spawn over a few places, but only in the amounts that they are now. So if you go to two of them,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The chances are you might not find one.
Yeah, that's how my brain's going.
But saying that, having them spawn where they are is forcing people to go there.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing.
I've put a chance of a crossbow working part inside the airdrop.
Yes, I had one of those. A part of it. It was I think it was the metal bit.
Yeah.
You can't make that boofer stack, can you? The firewood.
I can't remember what recipes I've got enabled on the bench. I'd have to look at the server files. What I need to do is write a good little "this is how you use it" type guide.
Yeah.
Put into sort of like a subheading under base building for using all the storage and showing each of the items.
Yeah.
Like a photograph of it. This is what you can do with it. This here you can make the following items. This here can be used for returning items to pristine, but it uses up these items, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just because I know a little bit, you know a little bit, Cookie knows a little bit, and everyone else is trial and error at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it'd be more fair to give everyone.
Yeah, yeah. It just needs to go into the FAQs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
On main server last night, Cookie and I, we went in to do a mission, King of the Hill, and we were both cruelly murdered. And then we ran round, well, Cookie then spawned in near North-East Airfield, and that had a King of the Hill on it. I ran over there with a sniper rifle and got in a particular Overwatch, and he managed to complete the mission with just 3 rounds and a Colt. Because everyone that came in to take it bumped into each other outside and had a massive firefight as Cookie won the event, and then we extracted.
What did you get out with?
A 338 sniper and all stuff along those lines. But we're at Alta. We've sold the lot. We've logged out in the toilets at Alta. And then Tuesday when he's back on, we'll run home because we've got stuff for the base. We've got metal, so we can build more doors because we're up to 6. We've got another code rock, some metal, and the last shelf we need.
Right.
So the storage for the base is now probably finished.
Yeah.
As long as we get that home.
Nice.
Oh, Dylan's playing dayz. I think if he's going this direction, he's not going to have words. Yeah?
Yeah, Dylan, it appears you are playing on the wrong server.
I can make it home. I've just been out to the island past the ship.
Oh right, yeah. I thought you went to the airdrop.
No, because I was naked at that point.
Right.
So I had to extract because I got there in the dark, and then by the time that I got close and got back there, the airdrop had despawned and it had gone to you instead, your area. So it was over your side of the island, yeah?
Right, okay.
Yeah. So I went out there instead, which is where I got, yeah, some military clothing, the Sega from, a 9mm pistol with silencer.
Nice.
The lens case, 7.62-54.
Yep.
You know, but no magazine for the AK, which is really annoying. first time in my life playing this server that I carry a grenade in my hotbar.
Yep.
As my emergency away
Useful.
from zombies. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
To get home. So I will do the base building flag pack thing.
Yeah.
I'll get that set up tomorrow. If I now press pause break and go into player tab, that'll give my location, won't it? No. It does X and Y position. And then F12. Because that's what I'll need for people to copy off. Well, I actually need X, Y, and Z, won't I?
You know, can't you spawn it on a person?
Actually, yes, I can, can't I? So I don't even know that. I just need to know their in-game name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that way you
better.
that way you
don't know anything.
You don't know anything then.
Yeah.
They can't, because I was always like, you know, back in the old days on the old server, and you'd think, I know where all these bases are. So all the other admins must know where all these bases are.
Yeah, in the same way that
like
we'd be running round.
Rather plausible deniability or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
you can't know where they all are.
No.
You just know where the players are.
Yeah.
What the player names are, rather.
For want of... it was very difficult not to look at a map at times and go, oh, Mark's there, I wonder why he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because and as much as you don't want to, it's like, you'd be like, oh, I'm off, I'll be back in 10 minutes. And then something would happen and you'd hit M, you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, he's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. It would have been useful if they'd given you something where you went invisible on map. When you went out to drop things off.
Yeah. Whereas at least with the ability to spawn a pack on a player, all you need to do is just make triple sure, confirm that that person is where they need to be.
Yeah.
Are you exactly where you want this kit? Because it's about to land at your feet.
Yeah. And they still have to go and get all the rest of the stuff, but at least they can go, this is going to be my house. This is going to be what they've got a flag up, and then when they put storage down, the storage isn't going to despawn. As long as they keep the flag up. And I think that's probably fair. I've just got to word it well enough, because obviously Cookie's still in the mindset of I'm going to build one conventionally. But I've got to word it so people that want to do that don't think they can get something else as a freebie. You know, it's not like there's this or something else, there's this. We understand building a flag is a time-consuming process, and trying to get nails back with the limited storage we've got on here would take a full wipe to do, not nails, stones. So the words to the effect of. I'll word it not better than that, obviously. But get yourself a base boat who you're happy with. Get a piece of rope, 2 sticks, whatever it is, 3 sticks, and make the flagpole kit. Attempt to deploy it, and if that will deploy, then you're not in a no-build zone.
Yeah.
And then open a ticket for a flag, and as long as the head goblin is on, he will teleport one to you. If you then decide you don't want to live there, he's not going to teleport to somewhere else. It's a one-off. Yeah. If you decide you want to move, then you'll need to deconstruct that flag and move it yourself. This would work quite well for a while then, didn't it?
Right, that's me for the night, mate.
Okay, mate. I'm guessing I won't see you tomorrow night, so have a good New Year's Eve, and I'll catch up with
Oh,
you.
I don't know, you might. We haven't got sitters, so...
Okay, I'll be
I
on
might come on
night.
for a little bit and then
Yeah.
go off a bit earlier to spend
Yeah.
the dongs with the wife
Yeah.
and the fireworks.
So I'm normally in bed by that point, so I'll probably...
Yeah,
be
we are
tomorrow night.
normally too.
I've given the going out in fancy dress and getting wildly drunk was a few years ago now.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd grow up, and then suddenly it happened.
Then computer games, mate, you haven't grown up at all.
I have.
You keep telling yourself that. What's it? My nephew was taking the piss because he was playing Fortnite, and I said, "Oh, have you got Lego Fortnite?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's quite good." I said, "Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? It's good fun." You don't play Lego Fortnite. I said, "I have played Lego Fortnite." You don't play computer games. I said, "Mate, I probably spend more time gaming than you do."
Yeah.
And you're 12. Problem is, I never went past 12 in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been at 12 for over 30 years.
I love. I mean, all these Facebook feeds that keep showing me pictures of Spectrum games, and I'm like, and the people are going, "Wow, that's amazing! That reminds me of my youth." And you know, yeah, it reminds me as well. I remember back playing that game.
Have you been to the site yet?
The site, which one?
Yeah, BBC Micro.
No.
No, have you not tried it?
I've tried like Java ones to play some of the games.
Yeah,
Or
I'll
whatever
maybe
the
send you
equivalent
this.
is now.
me send you this. Send you it as a PM. bbcmicro.co.uk. You can go and play all the BBC games. Chucky Egg.
I love Chucky Egg.
Repton.
Yeah.
Battlezone was quite good. What else did I play? Didn't play a lot of those. But yeah, there's pages of them. In fact, if we sort it by popular, then you get the ones that you've definitely played. Chucky Egg, Repton, Elite.
Yeah.
Arcadians, Pac-Man, Thrust.
Yeah. Yeah. Though in those days, I never once completed any game.
No.
I just played them.
Yeah.
It's only now that I completed them. No, I don't. I just play dayz.
Chucky Egg was.
Chucky Egg was amazing.
1983. My wife wasn't even born then.
Chucky Egg, I loved. I complete Chucky Egg, and I played it to death. But I'll go and play that because I quite enjoy Chucky Egg.
Yeah, Castle Quest.
It's always good to go back to Elite occasionally and see where we came from.
Jet Set Willy.
Yeah. Played that with Spectrum.
Melted a Spectrum playing Jet Set Willy. We left it on overnight, yeah, and the keyboard melted.
Right then, I think it's time for me to finish the stream.
I'm off to playing Repton.
No, I'm back home. Once I've got the plus symbol, then it'll be loggy out time.
Right, I'll catch you later, buddy.
Okay, I'll catch you later. Cheers, mate.
Ciao.
Cheers, bye. And out to the stream. That'll be it for this evening. I will catch you all again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.